Manchester United are closing in on a major midfield addition this summer, with Roma midfielder Manu Kone reportedly agreeing personal terms to join the club. According to Corriere dello Sport, the France international is keen to make the move to the Premier League, though a transfer fee between the two clubs has yet to be finalized. United are in contact with Roma and are preparing to submit a bid in the region of £42.7 million to £50 million. Real Madrid had previously pursued Kone, but withdrew from the race after Roma rejected their offer of £34.1 million. Chelsea and Saudi side Al Ahly are also monitoring the situation, and reports suggest the fee could rise as high as £51.2 million to £60 million if a bidding war develops. The urgency behind this deal stems from Roma's financial settlement agreement with UEFA, which requires the Italian club to sell a key player before the end of the month to remain compliant with financial regulations. United are reportedly working against a strict 6-day deadline set by Roma to complete the Kone transfer. Two players, Miles Sviler and Evan Dicka, were previously considered as possible departures to meet the settlement terms, but Roma have now settled on Kone as the player they are prepared to sell. Roma value Kone at around £51 million, while United would prefer to negotiate a fee closer to £43 million. The gap between the two valuations means the deal remains unresolved, even with personal terms already in place. United's interest in Kone follows his performances at the World Cup with France, where he played alongside Real Madrid midfielder Aurélien Tchouaméni, a player also linked with a move to Old Trafford. Before we continue with the rest of today's transfer news, if you're following every twist in Manchester United's summer window, this is exactly the channel for that. I'm Final Wiz, and this channel brings you the fastest and most accurate Manchester United transfer updates every single day. If you want to stay ahead of every deal, every debut, and every twist before anyone else, hit that subscribe button, tap the like button on this video, and drop a comment below telling us whether you think United should meet Roma's asking price for Kone. Now back to the news. Alongside the Kone pursuit, United are also showing renewed interest in Brighton midfielder Carlos Baleba. According to Fabrizio Romano, Baleba's representatives have made contact with United once again, and the 22-year-old is keen to work under manager Michael Carrick. Baleba had pushed for a move to Old Trafford last year, but Brighton's valuation of £100 million stalled any potential deal at the time. That asking price has since dropped to approximately £70 million, which could make a summer move more realistic for United to pursue. Manchester United's pre-season preparations continue this week ahead of a fixture against La Liga side Atletico Madrid in Stockholm, Sweden, scheduled for August 1st. The team's results so far have been mixed, beginning with a 1-0 defeat to Wrexham before a 5-0 win over Rosenborg. Ahead of the Atletico Madrid match, United could hand debuts to three players. The first is 16-year-old Cheeto Obi, who scored 29 goals in all competitions for the academy last season. Obi was included in the squad for the trip to Trondheim and is expected to train with the first team again this week ahead of the traveling squad announcement. The second player is Tyler Fletcher, who joined from Tottenham for family reasons. The 18-year-old winger scored regularly in the UEFA Youth League last season and made it onto the bench in the Champions League. Upon signing, United informed him that senior opportunities would be available immediately. The third is goalkeeper Karl Darlow, who has not yet joined a traveling squad this pre-season due to a minor pre-existing issue. With Radek Vitek edging closer to an exit and Sen Lamens still on his post-World Cup break, United could give Darlow playing time against Atletico Madrid. On the subject of Vitek, Carrick addressed the goalkeeper's situation directly after United's win over Rosenborg, saying, "Radek got good minutes, just over 70. So really pleased with what he did today." Vitek spent last season on loan at Bristol City, making 41 appearances for the club in the Championship. After returning to United, it became clear his future was not at Old Trafford, with Lamens established as the club's first-choice goalkeeper. Vitek spoke publicly about his situation following the defeat to Wrexham, stating, "I feel great and ready to go again, somewhere to be hopefully number one. So we will see. We will see what is going to happen. At the moment I am still here, but we will see. I hope so. I hope there will be some interest. I think you will know when things are more concrete." Following those comments, Middlesbrough, managed by Carrick's former club, opened talks with United over a permanent transfer for Vitek. Multiple clubs are reportedly interested in the goalkeeper, and a permanent sale would provide United with pure profit, supporting the club's position under financial fair play regulations. United's forward line is also under consideration this summer. Benjamin Sesko has not yet featured in preseason matches, as he continues recovering from a shin injury sustained against Liverpool last season. United shared images of Sesko completing individual training drills this week, with hope that he will be fit enough to travel to Stockholm for the fixture against Atletico Madrid. In his absence, Joshua Zirkzee has led the forward line, scoring against Rosenborg, though his long-term future at the club remains uncertain amid interest from Italy. United are reportedly considering a short-term striker addition to provide backup for Sesko, following a strategy previously used with signings such as Edinson Cavani, Radamel Falcao, and Odion Igalo. Robert Lewandowski was considered a potential option after leaving Barcelona, but he has since signed with MLS club Chicago Fire, ruling out that possibility. Aston Villa forward Ollie Watkins, who made 37 Premier League appearances last season, has also been linked as a potential short-term solution. In defense, United are exploring options at left-back, with Newcastle's Lewis Hall among the players being considered. According to journalist Andy Mitten, United want a left-back cover for Luke Shaw, someone to push Luke Shaw given that Luke Shaw may not be able to play as many games as United hope to play this season. United like Lewis Hall, the young left-back at Newcastle United. Newcastle are expected to ask for £60 million for Hall's signature. Mitten also addressed United's interest in Real Madrid midfielder Aurélien Tchouaméni, writing that Real Madrid extended Tchouaméni's contract in part because they believed Manchester City's Rodri would not be available, before learning that Spain's World Cup-winning captain could in fact be sold. Should Real Madrid pursue major signings this summer, they may need to sell key players to fund them, and Tchouaméni's extended contract would allow the club to command a higher transfer fee. United are reportedly aware that Tchouaméni is happy at Real Madrid, but would be open to a move to Old Trafford if the club decided to let him leave. Elsewhere, former United forward Cristiano Ronaldo is reportedly attempting to convince current United captain Bruno Fernandes to join Al Nassr. Ronaldo is said to be leading transfer efforts for the Saudi club and has been in personal contact with Fernandes regarding a potential move. Despite this interest, reports indicate there is almost no chance United would sanction Fernandes's exit, with the club viewing him as central to their long-term plans and reportedly working toward a new contract. Fernandes's future became a talking point on TalkSport, where former striker Dean Saunders suggested United should consider selling their captain this summer. Journalist Alex Crook responded directly, stating, "If you're going to say Bruno Fernandes, the answer is no chance. 21 assists last season. Where's the captain's armband? Being the best player by a country mile since Sir Alex Ferguson left the club. Absolutely brainless to even contemplate that." Saunders went on to question the significance of assist statistics, arguing that a player's assist numbers depend heavily on their teammates' finishing ability. Crook countered this point, noting that Fernandes registered 9 goals and 21 assists in 35 Premier League games last season, breaking the single-season assist record previously held jointly by Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne. Fernandes won the FWA Footballer of the Year award in May and has also been nominated for the PFA Player of the Year award, with the ceremony scheduled for August 25th. Galatasaray and clubs in Saudi Arabia have also shown interest in signing Fernandes, but United have confirmed he is open to extending his contract, a development that would end further transfer speculation surrounding him. That covers today's biggest Manchester United transfer developments, from the Kone deadline to the debuts expected against Atletico Madrid and the situations surrounding Fernandes, Tchouaméni, and Hall. If you found this update useful, subscribe to Final Wiz so you don't miss what happens when United face Atletico Madrid in Stockholm on August 1st. Leave a like on this video, and let us know in the comments which of these stories you're most interested in following. We'll be back with the next update as soon as new details emerge.